Hi, collective. This is Tan from Artemis Oracle. I hope you're all doing well and you're staying safe. Happy Tuesday. So this morning I started channeling music, and the two songs that I channeled are two R&B songs, and one of them is Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge, and the other one was It's Over Now by 112. So these are male R&B groups from the 90s and early 2000s. So the Let's Get Married song is about a couple that have been together a long time, and then the masculine is now ready for marriage, ready for commitment, ready to settle down with just one woman. And the It's Over Now song is the part that I was hearing in was, it's a shame that we got to go through this. It's over now. But it's like that part of the song, It's Over Now, was replaced by Let's Get Married. So I'm like, okay, what is that? I had to listen to songs. These are songs that I have not listened to for quite some time. Okay, so I haven't heard these songs in a while. I honestly don't listen to, I don't really listen to R&B. I don't have anything against it. It's just I prefer music that's not so much about love. And not so much about love. Well, yeah, about love, but not like R&B. You know, I used to listen to R&B when I was younger, but not anymore. But the whole point of that is that I was channeling somebody from channeling those two songs and kind of merging them together. It's like there's somebody that doesn't want something to end, that they've invested enough time and love in a connection, and they don't want it to go to waste. They don't want it to seem like whatever time and effort they put towards something is going to waste. It's like this person is not ready for commitment. I don't know if somebody was thinking somebody wanted commitment. Some of you may have not been in a committed relationship. This could have been whatever it was for you. You will know what it is. But it seems like somebody's now ready to commit, ready to make you the one. You know, they can't imagine being without you, that they will always be there for you. Because one of the lines says, you could call me for anything, that I'll give you whatever you want. Another part of the other song is, I'm trying to remember the song, because like I said, I don't really listen to those songs, but it's like those songs popped up in my mind, and I take heed now. I don't dismiss when music comes to my mind. So sometimes I think it's like I'm craving to hear it, but it's like, no, it's not a craving. There's a message. When I think about all these years that we put in this relationship, who knew we'd make it this far? When I think about where would I be if we were just to fall apart? That's like a tower moment. If they were just thinking about if it was to end, I can't stand the thought of leaving you. It's like I can't stand the thought of not being with you. I'm ready to give up all the other women. I don't want to be with any other woman. I want to be with you. I just want to be with you. I don't want to make love to another woman. I only want to make love to you. I want to have babies with you. I want to have a future with you. I want you. This is what I'm getting from that song. So let's see. Let me go into the Love Oracle. Wow. Let's see. What message you need to know. If you haven't heard those songs before, I would suggest you listen to them. Maybe they mean something to you. Maybe it's something that you actually listen to. So this may be your message. The song is It's Over Now by 112 and Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge. I think that's Jagged Edge. So going to the Love Oracle. Let's see if we could get some messages. The first one we have is travel, distance, boundaries, far apart, getaways. So distance. There's some sort of distance that you have with somebody. You haven't been in contact with them, haven't been talking. Some of you may have turned your back on somebody for some reason, because you thought they were a player. You thought they were talking, messing around, seeing, dating, fucking other women. I'm gonna be blunt, charming, manipulative, karmic, being tested. Some of you may have thought this person was a test for you. Just the karmic part. This is being tested. But yeah, some of you may have turned your back on someone who you thought was a player. Said the right things, did the right things. Anything else? The fact that travel card came out, some of you may be the type that likes to travel. You're always constantly moving around. Or if you were dealing with somebody, this could have been a person that was always saying they were traveling. They were always traveling. They may travel for work, or they just traveled. Check it out as it resonates. Anything else? Anything else? Unexpected. Surprise, unpredictable, shocking, and unusual. Okay, so I want to know what exactly is unexpected. You know? Maybe tarot to clarify this card. Healing. Healing, wounds, improving, mending, progress. I don't know, and however the situation may have been, because in the beginning of the song from 112, the person says, why are you getting like these numbers? You have all these numbers. Why you now want to communicate with other people? Why you want to open yourself up to other people? That could be your energy. Maybe whatever you were dealing with, this person is like, you know what? Maybe I need to see what's out there for me with the traveling. Let me see what's out there for myself. Let me move away. Let me turn my back. Basically you move away from a situation and then now you're open to see what's out there for you, right? But this could have been an unexpected move by you, by this person. They probably didn't expect that you would do this. As for some of you, depending on the type of situation you have, if you definitely were dealing with a player energy, and a player doesn't necessarily mean he or she was actually other people, but it's just that they kept their options open. Some of you may have felt like you were an option, and you probably got to that point where you're like, yeah. So you probably unexpectedly turn your back towards this person. You know, no longer wanting to talk to them, no longer wanting to see them, no longer wanting to have anything to do with them. Because for you, if this person, especially if this person has made you feel a certain way about yourself, or even had you doubting yourself, you chose yourself and you decided that you needed to focus on your healing. And this person may be surprised that you turned your back on them. Maybe they thought they had you, that they had you under their finger, like they had you wrapped around their finger, but you may have proved them wrong in that way. Now, somebody is in fear, afraid, uneasy, suspicion, scared. This person may think that you may be involved with other people because of, the fact that the song mentions other numbers, like you may be taking other numbers. They may think that. I'm going to go into the love vibes deck to see what else we could get from this. What are the messages? I mean, sometimes you could think somebody's a player and it's because of the way they do things, the way they act, and they may not be doing anything. But if they're giving you that impression, you're like, you know what? Any inconsistency, if you see maybe, I don't know if you saw it. Like in my mind now, I'm thinking that some of you saw something. Like, I don't know if you saw this person was communicating with other people. It could have been like you saw them talking to someone in person. Could be seeing like engagement on social media, like if they send messages, or you know how some guys, or you know how some people are, some thirsty people are. They have no shame. They'll put in the comment section like, yeah, baby, you're looking sexy, with the drooly emoji and all that shit. Or, maybe if you were in the proximity of this person, you may have seen them receive some sort of calls from someone of the opposite sex, or even messages and stuff. They may have started doing things where they started to kind of hide stuff too. I mean, depending on how the type of relationship, because if they're starting to hide stuff, I don't know if you were living with this person or not. So false connection. The bond may be karmic, temporary, or just meant to teach. Either way, it's not what it appeared to be. For the player, like for some of you, this person just may have been a player, or but I don't understand what this song. This person could have thought you were a player, or you may have thought they were a player, and that's why you turned your back on them. But I want to know, was anybody a player? The bond may be karmic, temporary, or just meant to teach you. Either way, it's not what it appeared to be. Okay. Anything else? Some of you, yeah, some of you, like I mentioned earlier, some of you probably felt like this is a type of connection where you felt like you were being tested. Because sometimes, you know, you're like, oh God, is God testing me? Testing me again? You know, like, I've had those moments, you know. So I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's ever felt that, you know, like felt like they were being tested in some way. But for some of you, you may even question if this person was like a karmic. And for some of you, this person could be. Another one. Oh, this card fell. Toxic talk. The way you're speaking to each other is causing harm, not healing. Words have energy right now. They're wounding. So some of you may have had like an argument where you both were just saying things to each other. But you were just screaming at each other, like insulting each other, like whatever you were doing to each other. It was going both ways for both of you. It wasn't just one person, it was both. So both of you may have had some sort of argument. Somebody may have threw accusations at another person. That sounds familiar to me. For the fact. Secret admirer. So, okay. There's someone in your orbit who's totally into you, but they haven't found the nerve to make a move. Now, for some of you, you could have a secret admirer, and that could be something that's unexpected, right? Now, it could be this person that is your secret admirer, especially if you've already turned your back on them and you're not really in communication with them, but they may be observing you, watching you. And if this is the person that you had an argument with, you had some sort of toxic exchange, and I'm just using the language on the cards, they may be wanting to reach out to you. For some of you, this person may reach out to you because that could be the unexpected thing. That could be the unexpected. So it could be a secret admirer that's new, that you don't know. Or it could be this person that you suspected of being a player, or who suspects you, please, that may be watching you, maybe wanted to send you some sort of message, communication. The flowers there. I don't know if roses mean anything to anyone, because there's a flower in the mailbox. Flower in the mailbox. And then comfortability. This is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft, or strong and still feel accepted. You know? So this, like the secret admirer, could be the person that you had some sort of toxic exchange with, or could be somebody new. And if it's someone new, this could be somebody that you could have that type of relationship where you could be yourself. You feel comfortable being yourself. You feel comfortable. You don't feel like you have to pretend to be anything. Like you don't have to perform for them. You don't have to. You could just be yourself, being your unfiltered, natural self. Because this person will accept you. Now, when we think about the songs, for some of you, some of you may have had anxieties and stuff in connection with this relationship, and that's where some of this fear is stemming from, because of certain things you've experienced. That could be a factor with you thinking this person's a player. I'm not saying they're not a player, but sometimes we think somebody is something, but sometimes they're not. But look at the friend zone. Friend zone. This person could have been a friend to you. One of you wants more, but the other only sees this as a friendship. You can't force chemistry when it's not there. For some of you, this could have been just like a friendship, a platonic friendship. I think one of you wanted, you or the person wanted to have more, but that thing is the song we've been All the years that we spent. It's like I don't know if you've been with this person for years, but it's like a significant amount of time was invested in this connection. I need tarot. Comfortability. Some of you want to be in a relationship where you can feel comfortable. Okay. No, this is not the right cards. Now, underneath the storm warning, a secret crush. Look at that. Look at that. I just saw this right now. Storm warning and secret crush. Secret admirer. So some of you have a secret admirer. It could be this person that you turn your back. They could be admiring you from afar. Upheaval, obstacle, wrecking ball, drama. So there definitely was drama in your connection with this person. There could have, like, if we take the toxic talk out, some of you could have just had a disagreement, a shouting match with each other. I don't know, like, this is what I'm thinking. I don't know if some of you had like this feeling inside that this person may have been entertaining another person. You know, with the player card, and then you see here the fear, that storm warning is like that feeling inside, like that feeling of something, like something bad is gonna happen. I don't know if some of you felt like there was another person, that another person was involved, or this person was dealing with another person, because it says admirer, attraction, suitor, butterflies. So I don't know if you thought this person could have been, that was a fear you had, or if this person was actually doing that. And underneath is legal matters. And, you know, some people, when they go to court, they go to the justice of the peace to get married. So we have legal matters. It says justice, divorce, balance, judgment. You know, people also go to courts. You know, you had to get your marriage license, then you had to get your marriage certificate. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's how it works throughout the United States. I know that's how it works in New York. You have to get your marriage license and certificate after the ceremony is performed, the marriage ceremony is performed. Okay. So if this reading resonates, who is this reading for? Who is this reading for? Someone who there was an end in a connection, but a connection where there may have been a lot of love. It could have been a lot of love in this relationship, but it ended for some reason. Someone's fears could have been a cause for this, right? It could be this person that thought you were a player, or because you thought somebody was a player. Remember, the messages switch the roles as they resonate, you know? Everybody's situation is different. There was a lot of love, but somehow it still ended. And that's like one of the songs, like, how can we let something end when we're in love? I'm in love with you and you're in love with me, you know? That's one of the things that says, I'm in love with you and you're in love with me. Something like that. I don't really listen to that song, so I can't sing it. Hangman, some of you, this person feels like you left them hanging. Yeah, it's somebody you left hanging. If you feel like you left somebody hanging, or you feel like somebody left you hanging, then this is your reading. This is how you know this reading is for you. We have the Pisces. That's Pisces right there. And then I just saw the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it could be a water sign energy. Pisces is a water sign energy. Scorpio or Cancer. Okay. Who is the person that the person this resonates with? Who is the person they're dealing with? Card flipped. Two of Swords. Someone who you may have blocked, someone who may have blocked you, someone you definitely had some sort of match with, a sword match, a sparring, an argument. This person is somebody you definitely had some sort of disagreement with. You weren't on the same page. You weren't seeing things the same way. Three of Cups. It's someone that you shared good times with. Someone that you shared good times with. You enjoyed each other's company. You had a lot of fun. Someone that you thought was a friend. But it could also be someone that you may have argued about them dealing with other people too. You could have had some sort of argument with them. I want to say sparring match, but it's more, this person could have Aries in their chart with the Fool, or an Aquarius. So Aries or Aquarius in their chart with the Fool card coming out. Someone who may be inexperienced, younger than you, inexperienced. Maybe they don't have to be younger, but they could be just a little naive. Like they don't have that much experience. They're still learning. Look at the Seven of Pentacles. It could be the person you had a child with. And I say that because in this picture, she's pregnant. And it's like they're waiting for their baby. Number 7 could be significant. So 7, you could have known this person for 7 years. Somebody's birthday could be on the 7th. July may be significant. That's the 7th month of the year. Okay. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with, someone that you thought that you could build something with them. For some of you, you could have thought you were going to have a family with them, that you were going to create a family with them, have children. That's one of the things that was mentioned in the song too. Okay. 2 of Cups. You definitely drank from each other's cup. You definitely drank from each other's cup. I feel like in this connection, for some of you, because it's not going to resonate with everybody, you definitely loved each other. There was love there. I want to know, was this person a player? Was this person a player? If you know how my readings go, when I do regular tarot readings, I have my cards in the upright. I hate reversals. When I answer yes or no questions, the yes is upright and the no is reversed. It's saying no. Take it as it resonates. If you caught them cheating, then you know they are a player. You know they're a cheater, they're a liar. For some of you are dealing with a player. For some of you, it just could have been a fear. All right. What else can we find out about this connection? I want to know what you argued about. I want to know specifically what you argued about. What did the collective argue about? Someone like, definitely that, because the Ace of Wands is usually the wand. So that's what you argued. Some of you may have thought this person was, like I said, a player. You may have accused them of cheating. Like I said, this may not resonate with all of you. Some of you may have been dealing with cheaters. If you caught them in bed with another person, you saw pictures, you saw messages, videos, then you already know this is not for you. Okay. This part of the message is not for you, okay? Okay, you got the Hermit and the Page of Swords. So somebody wants to come out. If this person hasn't talked to you in some time, this person does want to come out and communicate with you with the Hermit. So if they've been in Hermit mode, or you've been in Hermit mode, they want you to come out. They may try to get you to come out of Hermit mode. Or it's them if they haven't been in contact with you, if this is like a no contact situation where you really don't know where your connection is, it's just you haven't been in communication for whatever reason, or if it's, you know, you broke up and you haven't heard or seen from this person is coming out of Hermit mode, they're coming out of hiding, and they want to communicate with the Page of Swords. This also is an indication too, with the Secret Admirer card, that this person has been watching you with the Page of Swords. They've been watching you in secret. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they've been in their comfort zone. Doing, you know, maybe healing themselves, or maybe this is your energy where you're sitting on your own. There, you know, you're just doing you. Four of Pentacles, you're at home brushing your hair, brushing your teeth, just doing your own thing, healing, you know, mending. What card is this? So the King of Swords, communication, honesty, clarity. Somebody wants to provide clarity. They want to communicate the truth. They want to give. They want to be generous. I don't know if that was an issue in the past. They want to be fair. They want to bring justice to the situation. We did see the legal matters card, and justice is right there. And yeah, this person definitely is gonna reach out to you. Communication, news, phone call, and direct message. So they're gonna reach out to you in whatever way, whatever method they can. They want to communicate with you. This person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. The Emperor. Look at that. This person wants to communicate. I think this person wants to bring life back into the situation. The thing is the friend zone. All right, now, if some of you have a secret admirer that's new, I have to say this, because sometimes it's not only people from the past, you know. It could be somebody new with the secret admirer. This person that is your secret admirer who has been watching you secretly and hiding that you may not know about, they could be a Virgo because the Hermit card is Virgo, but they could just embody that energy too. Whatever. So whoever your secret admirer is, they're going to want to communicate with you. They want to come out of hiding, and they're going to try to start some sort of communication with you, right? This could be somebody that you put in the friend zone. You know, this could be somebody that you put in the friend zone. But let's see, King of Cups. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I forgot. My mind went blank. And we did have Pisces show up, you know, with the Hangman. So I don't know if you will know. They may be, it may not be. Then we have Judgment card. This is Scorpio energy too, with the Judgment. Wow, look at that. We have two kings here and the Emperor. The only ones we're missing is the Wands and the Pentacles. Okay. Okay, but let's see. The Moon card, that's Cancer energy or Pisces energy, and then a Four of Cups. This person could be someone who maybe the secret admirer, they could be someone who is right now, they could be going through a healing process themselves too. They may have faced some sort of disappointment, setback, or heartbreak, or this could be your energy, right? And you know, with whatever the situation is that you may be healing from, because you see somebody there, and there's somebody that's coming out of the water, coming out from the hidden depths of their emotions, emerging from the water. If you look at the moon card, she's emerging from the water, right? You see her right there with the moon. So someone wants to come and express their feelings to you, but I feel like this person may be waiting. The secret admirer energy could be the waiting for you to heal. If they know you've gone through something, they're waiting for the right time to make some sort of move towards you. You know, got the Page of Wands showing up right here. So the Page of Wands is someone who wants to communicate, but it's fun, they're lighthearted, they're curious, excited, you know, fun. They want to learn more about you. They want to get to know you at a different level, and even in a more passionate level too. But I feel like that this person does have feelings, like they do have emotions for you, and it's not only physical. Yes, they find you attractive. Yes, they find you beautiful. Yes, they may have imagined making love to you, you know, but it could also be that this person sees there's a possibility between you two. And the reason why I'm saying this, and please take the messages as they resonate, okay? Because the friend zone, it could be somebody that you wouldn't even think, you know, you wouldn't even suspect. Maybe because you're in the process of healing from whatever this past situation is, right? And then you have this friend around you who would like to have more, but you don't really see that. But this could possibly be the person that you could have that dream life with, you know, living the dream with. Living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love. And the friend zone card says one of you wants more, but the other one only sees friendship. You can't force chemistry when it's not there. You know, if someone's in the process of healing, if you really think about it, and underneath that was the blocked passion. So some of you may be feeling blocked in that area, you know, where you would be interested and open and excited to be and meet somebody new and experience something new, you know. So there could be something that's blocked within you or this person. Remember, switch the roles, you know. When passion is blocked, it usually reflects something deeper. It's time to look beneath the surface and ask what's not being expressed. So some of you may be in this, like the healing process. You're just trying to process your emotions, you know, and this person could be waiting for that right opportunity, waiting for when you would be open and available. Because if you are in the healing process, then you're not open. Right now you're detached, and you're not going to be in a good place to accept anyone's love offer. But now that's if it's a secret admirer. Now, if this is a past person that you had an argument with and that you think is a player, I hope I'm not confusing you guys. I tried to like, I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So 4 of Cups. So for some of you, if this is a player energy that you no longer engage with, or no longer engages with you, they're wanting to express their emotions, but they're like they may be in this their own healing. They may be emotionally detached, or this could be your energy towards them, and they want to come forward and, you know, try to make some sort of peace offering to get things going again with you. I don't know if this person just Another thing that popped up in my mind is like sometimes people just want to be friends, and the just want to be friends has so many different meanings nowadays. Because for me, if I'm a friend with a guy, that means it's platonic. If I know what your taste like, then you're not my friend, okay? I'm just gonna tell you that much. You know, like Camila says in that song, right? Señorita, your friends don't know how they taste, or something like that. You know what I mean? Friends should not know how someone tastes. If you know how someone tastes, then that ain't your friend, okay? I'm just saying. I don't know, somebody who wants to try to be friends and stuff, but that's up to you. You know, they may be like, oh, let's just be friends, you know? You get to decide that for you. I'm just putting that out there because it might be that too. Um, let me see. What's the most likely outcome in this situation? What is the most likely outcome in this? Someone's wish is not going to come true, but it's the Nine of Cups. Somebody's, it's like, let's see, I need more because I saw that card came on the reverse. So someone's not going to be satisfied with the outcome, whatever that outcome is. So that doesn't really sound positive. It doesn't sound like something to look forward to if it's the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's because, you know what? It could go both ways. It could go different ways because everybody's situation is different. Like if you were dealing with someone you thought was a player and then you find out they're not a player, can you come back together? Will you be able to open, you know, because like, you know what? If you think somebody's a player, can you imagine how sad? They'd be like, I can't believe this person could have seen me for who I am. You know, that could be disappointing. If this is you too, like you can't believe the person thought you were a player or anything, then. But for some of you, it's just like, it's not going to happen. Like the Nine of Cups came out in the reverse for a reason. For some of you, it may just be you move on to someone new. If it's a past person or if it's a secret crush, they may come to you and you may not even want them. Then you may not even see them in that way. Then some of you may break, you know, just crush their dreams, you know. But for some of you, it could be something where you do get married. Remember the song, Let's Get Married. So for some of you, you will get married. It could be a connection, a commitment that you and this person may have. I got Pisces. Some of you are Pisces or you're dealing with a Pisces. Because I keep getting Pisces. Hangman, the High Priestess. We got the King of Cups showing up, which is any water sign energy. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And then we have the Moon card that's Pisces and Cancer energy. And if you look at the Emperor, who he looks like, King Triton, Neptune. Guess what planet rules Pisces? Neptune. So some of you could have, be dealing with a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart, or you could be very intuitive, highly intuitive. Your intuition is already telling you this. Maybe you already sense this, that this person is going to be this fell on top of the Four of Wands. Some of you already sense this. Some of you already know, like, yeah, me and this person are going to get married. You know, even though you went through some sort of trouble. But for some of you, if it's a secret admirer, that could be the person that you marry, that you have the dream with, the dream life with. Please, this thing got a little confusing for me because that secret crush card. Okay. Because, you know, you could move away from somebody and they could still be crushing on you. They could still be admiring you. They could still be watching you. They could still be wanting you, you know, with the secret admirer. You know, it could be a secret admirer. Could be somebody you already know, someone that you're already with that you're no longer with. You know, someone that you may have moved away from who you thought was a player. You know. Okay, Seven of Cups. For some of you, you could be confused. Hopefully, I did not confuse you in this reading. So yeah, for some of you, you may have a happy ending. You know, that living the dream. You got the travel card here too. You know, that could be for you. The Four Wands, living the dream, and the travel. Someone you could travel with, someone that you could do things with, enjoy life together with. You could be comfortable. You could be yourself with. I mean, it could be the past person too. This reading is a little complicated. Maybe I should do a separate reading for the secret admirer. Yeah, let me do that. I think I have time. Oh, I only have 9 minutes. No, I don't have time. But you know what? I wanna know though. Let's see. Yeah, for some of you, you could have just thought somebody was because they may have saw something. Somebody was dealing with other people because you saw messages, you saw pictures, saw videos. You actually saw them face to face, or you actually caught somebody in bed with somebody. And I think that's like the most terrible thing to see. Okay, but I'm gonna do a really quick reading for the secret admirer. Okay, because that could be somebody. Some of you are like, I don't got nobody. I don't think anybody's a player. Like, I don't deal with anybody. So for those who have a secret admirer, what messages is those? To those who have a secret admirer need to know. Please take the messages as they resonate. I hope all of you are having a good day. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate you being here. I hope this message resonates with you in the best way possible. Okay. I'm gonna do this really quick. Can you let me know who may have a secret admirer? Okay. For some of you, you may be a Taurus or Libra. You may have that. You may have your life together. You have everything you ever want. You feel safe, secure in yourself. Whatever you touch turns to gold. You're someone who has that you may embody that. You may present yourself in that way. Someone could see you in that way. They see you as someone they could have a child with, but someone who is beautiful, creative, loving, nurturing, someone abundant, or carries that air of abundance, like some of you may carry, walk around, but you don't mean to, but you may have this presence. I wanted to say persona, but it's not a persona. You give off like royalty, that song is reminding me of that song I in a video, because I shared a YouTube video for my beauty channel, my old beauty channel. I don't post anymore on that. But the song Royalty. Yeah, you give off this air of being like a queen or a king, So you know who you are. If you take very good care of yourself, you make sure that your nails are clean. I want to say you really present yourself really well, but you just have this presence about you that screams royalty. Someone that's respected, someone that demands respect without demanding it. It's like people respect you not because you demand it, it's because of that air you have. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's find out anything. Let me find any other traits that you may. I harped on that enough. You could have Cancer or Pisces in your chart. It came up again with the moon. You could have a Cancer or Pisces moon. You could have a Taurus Libra moon. Then you have the Page of Swords. You're someone who's very curious. Oh my gosh, Dan. Curious. You're always open to learning. You're very honest and open with your communication. You speak the truth. You bring clarity. But also, you're open. You're open to learning new things. You're open to learning new information. Okay. It's funny because I'm saying that, and the next question I want to know is who the secret admirer is. And the secret admirer, we got the King of Pentacles. This is someone who is stable, secure, abundant. May have a business, just reliable, trustworthy. This person could have a beard. They could have long hair. They may like to wear jewelry. Like we see he's wearing a gold ring. You see, I don't know, he's a pentacle, duh. But this person, the ring is really standing out. So he's wearing a pentacle as a ring. So this person could have maybe they have a ring that they wear. It could be golden. It could be gold. It could also be, they could carry a coin with them, a lucky coin too. That really stands out to me. Yellow flowers may be significant too because he has that on the King of Pentacles has that on his crown. What else can we get about the sacred admirer? For those of you who have a secret admirer, the Queen of Wands. Now, if it's a feminine energy, this could be a feminine energy that is just very warm, loving, giving, very magical, magnetic, sexy. So sexy. If it's a masculine, it could be him too. He could be magnetic and sexy and warm and generous and loving, but also stable, secure. So regardless of the gender, secure, loving, warm, generous person. King of Swords came out. I mean, Knight of Swords. This person, it's like they want to communicate with you. They want to reach out to you. They want to talk to you. They want to express their attraction to you. But there's like something that's kind of holding them back. The Knight of Swords came out on the side. The Knight of Swords tends to be the most impulsive knight. Like he gets an idea and then he goes with it. He runs with it. But this person is like, yeah, they're gonna wait and watch. The song from One Republic. Stop and stare. Do, 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 do. I don't remember the words. Stop and stare. I don't know what the lyrics are, but it's the stop and stare. This person definitely, when they see you, they stop and stare. But you may stop and stare if you see them. Like I said, they could be magnetic, sexy, attractive, warm and generous. Okay. What will this person, oh wait. I'm going to say when will this person or will this person reach out? The sun is Leo energy. If your secret admirer comes forward, I mean, they could have Leo in the chart. We do have the Queen of Wands showing up, and that's fire sign energy. They could reach out to you. They may make a move or approach during Leo season, which is July. But Cancer season too is July. So when will this person make a, when will this person reach out to the Tower? Look at that Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, this person's afraid that you're going to reject them. Because that's Seven of Swords. There may be like a bit of sabotage, but definitely planning. This person definitely is planning. They're probably, you know, when I see this Justice card, the thing is the scales. But the thing, they're waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the right moment when things are balanced. When things are like, or things are equal. I don't know if there's something going on in their life or it's you that they're watching and they see something. They know it's not the right time for them to approach. So they're definitely planning. They're employing some sort of strategy to make a move towards you. Look at that, the Two of Wands. That's like being at a crossroads, like deciding which path you want to take. This person could also be like, yeah, look at this. The Emperor card came out again. You know, this person, like, serious. You know, remember earlier when I said the only cards we were missing was the Knight of the Queen. We were missing the Wands and the Pentacles. Wands, it's still as a Queen, it doesn't matter. And Pentacles. You know? And then we have the Emperor card underneath the Two of Wands. This person definitely wants to boss up and make a move towards you. They can have Scorpio or Aries in their chart, but and the Emperor is Aries energy. Two of Wands, someone being at a crossroads trying to decide which path to take. They're at a crossroads, like I said. But they're definitely planning. They're in their head planning some sort of strategy to come towards you. But of course, they're waiting for the right moment. They're waiting for things to be whatever you have going on, especially if you were married. If you were married and you're going through a divorce, they're waiting for that matter to be settled. Yeah. So they're waiting for that matter to settle before they come make a move. But they're just going to stop and stare. with the Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. But when this person comes, they're going to come unexpectedly. You're going to be shocked. And we did have that surprise. What was that card? The girl, she's like, unexpected. That's going to be the Tower energy for you when this person comes around and expresses themselves. Some of you probably don't even know this. But I feel like they're definitely waiting for something to get matter, some legal matter, something to get settled before they... So, yeah, we got a Strength card here with Leo energy. And then we have the 2 wands still at the bottom of the deck. So that's when I split the deck. So someone could have Leo in their chart. We got Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, any earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And then Libra came out with the Justice card. So yeah, I hope that reading was helpful to you. I hope it was helpful to you in whatever way possible. I hope everything works out for whoever this reading resonates with. And I hope this reading does resonate with you in the best way possible. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you all for being here. I'm sorry I didn't talk in the chat. I just really wanted to get the message out there. And I think it was a pretty good one. I think I got a lot of messages for you guys. So I hope that helps you. And I hope to see you later on today. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. And I'll see you next time. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care, everyone. Bye.